There's nothing I hate more than when my tools are just floating around in my toolbox. On top of that, not knowing what is missing, if I forgot to put tools away. And same with if somebody's helping you clean up. They don't know where any of your stuff goes, so if you have everything organized and labeled properly, at least they can help you clean up at the end of the day. So I started coming up with a solution to this problem I was having. I've been looking for this solution for a lot longer than I'd like to admit. However, I came across software that made it a million times easier, so I decided to finally pull the plunge and actually make this organization happen. The software I ended up finding was called IGEMS. So this software is originated from Sweden, and in my opinion, they have an extremely fair rate of how they charge for their software and how much they charge. Considering everything it's capable of doing. So this software is originated for actually nesting. It's extremely powerful at nesting anything for water jets, but also for plasma. So I wish I would have had this software back when I was running my plasma table, but even better, I got it now when I have a water jet. So you're going to notice here that I'm actually doing a lot of hand drawing myself, like the old school way of doing it with AutoCAD or just a picture. But in this case, I'm actually doing it a little bit more powerfully than using a picture. This picture is already exact scale. So when I imported this picture utilizing the green screen that iGEMS shows you how to make, you can make it at home very easily. You essentially just import the picture. It uses Aruco markers to measure the picture, and then you could trace it, or you could utilize the software to trace it. So you can see me doing that here. I'm utilizing the software. The reason I like hand tracing it is it helps me get exact to what I want, especially since it's foam. It's not going to catch all those little edges, and if it does, it's going to be really hideous looking in my opinion. So I'm able to draw it very quickly, doing it by myself, without having to worry about the program knowing what I'm trying to accomplish. From there, I basically just had to worry about if it was going to work for the specific tool I was using. Sometimes tools are tapered, and in here you can actually see that my picture was a little bit off, but as long as you follow a specific edge and try not to find any shadows, you're usually okay, and it's still within half a millimeter from everything I've done so far. Once I found all my tools that I wanted to organize in each drawer, I just had to organize them for the drawer and then also create an outline of the drawer inserts. Now, I thought packet drawers were all the same. Turns out they're not. Luckily, I cut everything out of cardboard first to check and make sure everything fit properly before cutting it out of my foam that I used for the organization itself. Out of everything I did, everything only took usually one small adjustment, and it was only because of preference. Most of it was good, it would have been fine, but then I realized, I should put finger holes and everything to make it easier to come out, as well as, planning something a little differently, like batteries going in the wrong spot because they're too tight against each other, so adding a little space there. But for the most part, everything worked out perfect on the first try, which is why this software saves so much time in general, between the scaling of it and then also not having to worry about warped image, because you can see if the image is off at all in your software. I really think that this software is definitely ahead of its game. It's something I've never utilized before, and truly thought that this was a job that I needed a tool to do, not necessarily software to do. But they proved me wrong, and this software has been a huge game changer in my shop. It's saving a lot of time when I'm templating parts, when I'm reverse engineering 2D parts, and it's also handy for when I'm trying to cut out a certain type of material. You can utilize this slab tracer in order to know which way your grain goes on a type of material, or even for like a tile, let's say, or a granite that has veins in it and you want them to match up nicely. It truly helps a lot for things like that. But in my opinion, where it truly shines is where you have a piece of scrap material. It might be a very expensive type of material, thick stainless or even titanium, or in the type of granite that you want to reuse. Well, what you can do is, if you make your green screen big enough to fit the material on, you can actually take a picture of it quickly and then use that to nest all your parts that you need to automatically into the space that's left. So there you have it. There's my little secret to organizing my toolboxes. IGEMS software, my water jet, and some foam. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.